I'm your host, Mersh. Started not feeling great last night. If you watched last night's show, I was not feeling great. Came to a head last night. And I've come to a conclusion. Daddy has to quit taking 7 tabs. I think the last 2 times I got sick, I'm literally getting dope sick from 7 tabs. I didn't think they were that strong. So no 7 tabs tonight. Thought about drinking. It's my birthday. Technically, I could drink, but I haven't. No drinking, no 7 tabs. We're going to be good tonight. We're counting down 2 hours away till my birthday. Bow, bow, bow. I'm old and I'm dying. Yeah, you're correct, Triple N. They seem too fucking enjoyable to not have a downside. It's not too bad, but you get like Dopesick. Like you get like a runny nose, aches. And I was like, fuck. And I know it's happened before, and I know if I just don't take any 7 tabs, tomorrow I'll be a little gross and groggy, and then Wednesday I'll be fine. So we're not doing those anymore. Anyway, let's have some fun and let's get after it, as they say. Like I said, my birthday's at midnight, but we're celebrating early today because my present came early. If you've been watching Nightwave over the weekend, then you know that Hackamania was absolutely fantastic. And today, Aaron showed up. I said he was going to cope. I said he was going to squirm and try to worm his way out of this fucking shit. And he did not disappoint. So we do have a great Aaron video for later on. Yeah, douchey Nazi. I almost went and got beers today because I was like, man, I miss drinking so much. I'm not drinking. I'm not gambling. I'm not taking 7 tabs. I hate this. It's so fucking boring. And to be honest with you, I wanted to obviously go live before I go live tonight. I wanted to get something to get me a little fucked up. Almost drank, almost went and got 7 tabs. Then I was listening to my boy earlier, and it didn't sound great. I have to admit. I was watching Ralph earlier, and the tail end of his stream, Ralph was getting into it with Josh from Kiwi Farms, and I don't know if it's real or not, but I did see screenshots, supposedly from today's show, where he was waving around a bottle of Absolute. I don't know if that's true or not, but he did sound like he was at least barred out. It didn't sound great. It kind of put me in a weird spot, because I went out to the store. But I was listening to Ralph, and I was in the store, and I'm like, should I go to the fucking smoke shop and get more 7 tabs just so I don't feel like shit tonight? And I was like, nah, you need to tough it out and just get through the sickness and not take those anymore. And then I was like, man, should I grab a bottle? And literally the last thing I saw before I left the house was the picture of Ralph waving around the bottle. And I was like, I don't know, man. It's not just a Ralph thing. I mean, Ralph, Ricada, a lot of these guys, supposedly Worski. There's a lot of people in this particular world that seem to all really be having a problem pulling the fucking stick up. I just don't want to, like, I don't know why, because it doesn't make much sense. And this is kind of a weird diatribe to go on my birthday of all days, but low key, I kind of want to die. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do it to myself. And obviously my attitude would change if I was right about to die, right? Like, you know, I joke about like, yeah, low key kind of want to die. I'm finished with life. I've done everything it's not that I've done everything I want to do. I've done everything I'm going to do. You know what I mean? If you weren't tuned in this weekend, I was struggling. Oh, Lord. I was struggling with the gambling bug because it was fucking UFC weekend. And I don't know, man. I've been getting handed a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons the last like 48 hours. You know? Knowing how I gamble. I would have lost everything this weekend. I had 100% faith in Bilal Muhammad. And man, we didn't even watch it. I was live streaming that night and Zen Rhino came in. I think it was Gravy Show, and he goes, well, Bilal lost. And I'm like, no fucking way. So I learned that lesson this weekend. Then I'm feeling sick today, and I didn't quite figure it out till after ROTC. I'm like, oh, I didn't take any 7 tabs yesterday, and I didn't take any today. Hence the runny nose and the soreness. Fuck. So, and I had the same exact experience trying to sleep last night that I did the night I came back from Boca. Just sweating, waking up every couple of minutes. So I don't think I was sick then either. I think it's just every time I stop doing 7 tabs, I get sick. So now I have to stop doing them. And then the last second today, like the last lessons I've really learned this week is just seeing other people. Like, we'll get to the Aaron and Ricada stuff, right? Like seeing Ralph all fucked up today and seeing how like Aaron pretty much ruined his whole like life over this shit. But then I see like even Ricada, who I like, and I'm on Ricada's side. But like Ricada's got Aaron dead. Like it's already the Simpsons stop. He's already dead. And then like Ricada's still dropping more receipts. And Ricada's still like fully invested in this fucking fight to the death. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It really calls into question my future as a streamer. People want blood for the blood god. People want drama. People want to watch other people in misery and and dance on their fucking graves. And I just feel like every year we get to this birthday, like every year it gets to this one more number up in my age. It's not as fun anymore. It's not as fun anymore. It's the only thing I know how to do for a living, and it's not as fun anymore. Every once in a while, it'll be somebody I don't like. I still enjoy watching people do things to themselves. That makes me laugh. Like Aaron will never stop being funny because he just does it all to himself. But I just don't have it in me anymore. Like I don't find the joy in particularly like today, man, when I was listening to Ralph, I was getting sad. 2 years ago, Ralph would be mopping the fucking floor with Josh Moon. I'm gonna have to go get a tissue because this is not stopping. But I just don't like, I was listening tonight and I was just sad for my friend. Ralph is one of the only people on planet Earth that I consider a peer, that I consider an equal, in the sense that like I can't explain the things that have been done to me in the name of internet bullshit. I can't. Do you know how hard it is to go on a date with a normie chick? I leave out a lot, and it's like, so Ralph is one of those guys I definitely see as my equal and a peer in a way where it's like, I could definitely reach out to Ralph and talk to him off the air about shit that only Ralph would understand. It's hard to explain why there's like a fucking stack of cement in front of your house and you have a bunch of Mexicans picking it up and your neighbors are like, are you in the cement business? Why did they get dropped off and now these guys are picking it up? I don't worry about it. It's kind of hard to explain why some weirdo showing up throwing diapers at your house at 2 a.m. You know, like it's strange, you know? This is happy birthday. Cheers with a question mark. Yeah, not cheers. We will drink soon. If all goes according to plan, we will be drinking in 11 days. And I will get probably pretty well ripped that night because I have earned it. But I want to hit that 31 days, man. I don't know why. It just seems like a magic number. 31 days is a full 30 plus an extra day. Go watch Nightwave from yesterday. Go watch Saturday's Nightwave. Go watch any Nightwave. I think Friday's the only show I took down because I didn't want Melton to go after me. I'll probably just put that one back up. I don't think he cares. We've been excited. We've been looking forward to this video.
Oh, they were excited on Friday. Then by yesterday, they're all getting mad at me again.
I've never ceased being excited. Aaron, I woke up today and the first thing I thought about today was, ooh, yeah. Actually, the first thing I thought was, Jesus, I still feel like shit. I should probably remote. Then I was like, ooh, we got Nightwave tonight. I get to fucking watch the Aaron Cope.
Like, they're like, how's he going to spin it? How's he going to... And they're like, man, I'm like, guys, this is supposed to be the time when you're happy. I didn't know that they were all going to look at a bunch of pictures of my body. That was a little, like, super... Yeah, oh, ready for this? So we're definitely going to put together a steel toe calendar, Johnny.
I bet you that calendar's never coming. He's trying to own it, and now he's going to do this. He's going to do the classic, oh, you guys were looking at my body? That's pretty gay. Aaron, nobody was looking at you like you were sexy. Aaron, this weekend, hundreds and thousands of people looked at your body and laughed. There's plenty of unflattering pictures of me out there with my gut and this and that, and people show it all the time. Have I ever once been like, oh, you must be hot for me? No, they're laughing at my gut. I get the joke. Aaron, don't pretend not to get the joke. Whereas on my side of things, I couldn't give a fuck less what any of these people think about me. He said, have some more kratom for the big 4-2. Urquit did. That's what I just did. I have a little bit of old, like, and this is old kratom too. So this shit ain't even really hitting, but I wasn't going to buy anything new today. And I wasn't going to take any. No more 7 tabs. Them's the rules. Because coming off those things, you do actually get sick. Luckily, I don't think it'll be a long-term thing, but I know for a couple days I'm going to feel a little run down now. And it's like, it's not worth doing the 7 tabs anymore. I had to watch it with that shit, man. That was yeah. I would advise people not to take 7 tabs. I don't think they're bad to take if you're going to do a one-off, but I wouldn't take them day to day. Like I took them for like a couple of days in a row, and it was not smart. I guess yeah, it is officially my birthday, huh? Ugh. Great. I'm 42 now. Ugh. Hi everybody, it's my birthday. We're hanging out tonight. We got plenty to get into. We've been getting a trickle of donations all day today, so we want to get to that. I got a very unusual thank you to issue at some point. More Aaron updates. Oh, man, the Cope train continues chugging along. Zach's thing bought 3 coffees and said, happy birthday, Mersh. You're slimming down in the face already. Looking good, brother. Hope my couple of monies helps. No, it does. I appreciate it. I don't know if people are just seeing something I'm not. I don't think I've slimmed down. I don't think I've lost any legitimate weight. I think that I have lost bloat. So there is a difference. Anyone who's an alcoholic knows the difference. Ray Ray's fucking candy bars didn't help me. This fucking 2 bags of Dove chocolate that fucking Royce and his wife got me for my birthday aren't helping. Guys, no more candy. I wanted to stop drinking, and I wanted, one of the benefits was like, ooh, I'm going to lose some weight. I'm not losing weight if I'm eating goddamn candy every day. Thank you. But I don't think I'm losing weight. Like I'm still a fat fuck, but I do think that I've lost some of the bloat. And because that's the key. I mean, even if you're a skinny guy who's in shape, in fact, it's even more pronounced when you're skinny and in shape. Like you ever see a dude who's like vascular and he's like cut and he's jacked, and then they go out on like one weekend of like doing cocaine and drinking all weekend, they bloat up like really obviously because they're so skinny. So that bloat is kind of what I lost. It's just that hypertension, alcohol converting sugar bloat. I haven't really been good about the exercising because it's just been hard enough not drinking or gambling. And then I'm like, the candy didn't help. The getting sick from 7 tabs didn't help. But for anybody wondering, also, I feel pretty good today. I still feel a little shitty. I don't feel nearly as bad as I did yesterday. So I don't know what the standard withdrawal symptoms are from 7 tabs, but I can tell you, first day you don't do it, you kind of go, well, you know what it is? It kind of reminds me of, it's like a zombie bite. Day 1 of not doing 7 tabs, you start to, it's just like an opiate. Like day 1, you're not full blown, but you feel like, basically you feel like someone who was bit by a zombie, but you're not totally infected yet. And then Monday came. That was day 2 without 7 tabs. That's where you feel like shit. That's where you're like, ugh. Last night I went to bed. I woke up a few times. Like I didn't have the best night's sleep last night, but I wasn't like waking up in pools of sweat. And like I just wake up every few hours and be like, I just wasn't super comfortable. And then I'd roll over and go back to sleep. But today I feel deep. Like I don't feel perfect today, but I definitely don't feel as bad as I did yesterday. If anybody watched Nightwave yesterday, I was visibly like not good. I got an email today. From the email that I don't ever really check anymore. I don't really check my Mersh Comedy email. So I logged in today and I was like, that's not the email box I wanted. Got an email today from, or might have been last night, I don't know, from one Patrick Melton. Obviously not particularly a huge friend of the show. A guy that I think I've been pretty open with that at times I have not been very fond of. When I see this email from Melton, and I'm like, all right, what are we doing here? What is this shit? I gotta give a little fucking credit to Patrick Melton. That said, basically, from Patrick Melton, that he had heard through the grapevine that I took Friday's showdown. He's like, yeah, I heard you took your Friday showdown and something about you were afraid I'm going to DMCA you or whatever. To his credit, Patrick Melton wrote me an email. In the body of the email, he gave me full written permission. Like literally, I, Patrick Melton, give you permission to put your show back up. I'm not going to DMCA you. A Patrick Melton dub. I got to give it to the guy. So if you want to watch Friday's episode, which was a great Nightwave, a lot of people were asking me, oh, where's the episode? I'm like, I'm just being careful with Melton because you never know what fucking mood he's in. And I'm going to say it. Thank you to Patrick Melton for being cool. And as Old King Cole in the chat just said, steel toe hate is the great unifier. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I don't think me and Patrick Melton are going to be drinking pina coladas on the beach together anytime soon. But it is nice to see that people can unite against the common enemy.
The amazing thing about the whole thing is, I now, because I've renounced all this and because I've grown and because I've gotten better, I can now, people are like, what about when your kids find out about this? I have some great, when they are old enough, I have some amazing lessons that I've learned from my own shitty behavior that I can teach them. I can use myself as an example of how no matter how bad things get, you can always admit you're wrong. You can always say you're sorry. Things can always become better.
I know he's trying to own it and be cool, but it's like, you're not cool.
And their mother that's been the message about me as well. And my parents and my friends and I mean, I can't tell you what a lucky bastard I am. And the only reason I'm a lucky bastard is because I came out and just aired it all out. I was honest. And I was open about my flaws and I moved on. And I cannot tell you how incredible and liberating and exhilarating life is now because of it. It's incredible. Taste Fairy Ialto says Nick somehow managed to make the goo eating story less believable. Well, yeah, when he would sex with April, he would need to hear about me. That was a big turn on for him, was hearing.
Yeah, and again, I explained this the other night, Aaron. It's not because he's gay. It's because he was getting off on fucking another dude's bitch. I've been there. I've done the same thing. Talked about Ariel last night, that girl I used to fuck. I used to literally make her say I fuck her better than her boyfriend. I just got off on the fact that women treated me like shit that year and I got my heart broken and I was doing it to somebody else.
It's disgusting. Believe me, it creeped me out when I was told about it. But whatever. He's more into that cuck lifestyle than I was. He had a lot more experience going in. I tried it, didn't like it. Ugh. Apparently it's a thing he's into. I'm not going to shame him for that. He made this story up 7 months after I left and then got April to send him like a fantasy romance.
He is not letting it go, dude. It's burrowed into Aaron now. He's fucking pissed. He's so mad now that everybody on the internet agrees that he licked cum off his ex-wife.
Really, he was tricking her into giving him something that he would send to Mel and go, see, it totally happened. Really? Took you 7 months to brainstorm that romance novel fiction? Everyone believes it, buddy. Again, that's kind of the internet has been saying, yeah, this is all horseshit. And I'm like, well, shit, guys, you didn't even let me fight. You didn't even let me get in there and throw my punches that I had. Everyone just called bullshit on it right away. Right away. People are saying Ralph started drinking straight from the handle. Uh-oh.
Ralph was pretty fucking up yesterday.
He's having another one of those streams, huh? Goddamn. You know, it shouldn't be surprising anymore. Oh yeah, they're saying Rage Piggy sad. Oh, god damn it. If you're not happy and you're disheveled and you're shitty and you're in awful shape, get off the internet, fix yourself, become happy or whatever again.
Aaron literally has bigger tits than everybody that makes fun of him.
And then come back. Everybody loves a redemption story. You're not going to redeem yourself just sitting here and doing the same shit. You know, same thing with Nick. He's falling apart. He's all disheveled. I mean, he doesn't shower. His fingernails are like Howard Hughes at the end of his life. It's brutal. I've broken the guy's brain. I don't feel great about that. Guy's got kids that depend on him. I mean, get your shit together. It's probably time for a break. I agree with all the people who say, like, Aaron's not worth this much of your time and attention, but like, not going to convince him of that.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me on my birthday. It was an amazing night. I really owe you guys a fucking world of thanks. Seriously, you guys came through in a big way. I don't know. I've already been kind of gay lately with you guys, so I'm not going to get too mushy, but thank you again for helping me keep my sanity through this sober streak of mine.